I'm going to make a lamb zucchini and rice salad. It's absolutely delicious. Usually when you serve your jasmine rice, it's as a side, but I'm going to serve it as a main ingredient. You can see that it has a long, slender grain and it's really fragrant, so perfect for this salad. I'm going to measure out 1 cup of jasmine rice. And as always, when you're using your rice, you need to wash it. So I'm going to wash it and take away some of the starch. Fabulous. Shake off the excess water, and then we'll place that into the pot. Now for 1 cup of this jasmine rice, I'll add 1.5 cups of water and a small pinch of salt. Okay, the rice can go on, and I'm going to cook it with the absorption method. So it's going to come to the boil, I'll turn it down, pop the lid on, and just allow it to absorb all of that water. All right, so in a glass bowl, just like this one, I'm going to add some dukkha. This one in particular has pistachios through it and lots of different spices. This is going to go really well with our rice, zucchini, and lamb. Also, a few cloves of garlic, and I'll just bruise them and then finally chop them. And now to break down this garlic even more than it is, I always like to add a pinch of salt. It releases some of the moisture and also makes it slightly sticky so we don't have big chunks of garlic in our dish. Fabulous. All right, I'll scrape all of that up and we'll pop that in with the dukkha. Now we need to bring this together with some extra virgin olive oil. And I'll be using this marinade in 2 different ways, a pre-marinade for the zucchini and a post-marinade for the lamb. I don't really like to cook my lamb with this marinade on it because it will burn. So by adding it to the marinade afterwards, we're going to get all that beautiful aroma from this without getting that sort of bitter flavour from the burnt spices. So first up, we'll put in our zucchini, and I'm just going to slice my zucchini on an angle. Plenty, and now we'll pop them in the marinade and just coat each individual piece in the dukkha. It smells fantastic. I've also been preheating a grill pan. I want to get some lovely colour on this zucchini. So these can go on the grill now and just brush off the excess marinade. And while that's cooking, I'm going to get on with another element to this dish, which is my dressing. And instead of just using fresh lemon juice, I want a sweetness to come out of it. And the best way to do this is to just pop it on the grill for a few moments. And what I'll do is allow the surface of that lemon to start to caramelize and blacken, and that will turn really sweet and give us a depth of flavour for our dressing. Okay, let's start turning the zucchini. Oh yes, look at that colour. They really take no time at all to cook. Great. And now we can take the zucchini out. So starting from the top, because they're going to be cooked first. Done. The rice is boiling, so I'm going to turn the heat down and lid can go on. And I'm going to take our lovely lemons off. Look at that. See how it caramelizes so fast? That's what we're looking for. And I'll turn the other one. Ooh, perfect. Okay, they can come off and we'll just let them rest. And we can get our lamb on. So we're not going to add the marinade yet, we'll add it later, but in order to get some good colour on our meat, I will just add a small amount of oil and a small pinch of salt. And we'll pop this little lamb back strap on the grill. Now because it's so lean and I like to serve mine medium rare, it's only going to take about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. While that's cooking, I think I need a bit of a clean down. I've made a mess and I'll get onto my vinaigrette. Okay, I'm going to turn this lamb over. Ooh, lovely crust. And now for the vinaigrette. So I'm just going to squeeze the juice out of this lemon. And a splash of vinegar. little extra virgin olive oil. Pinch of salt. And some freshly cracked pepper. And I can see the lamb is done now, perfectly cooked, so we need to rest it. I'll pop it into our marinade and just coat it completely with the Char mixture. So this will sit here for about 5 to 6 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to slice some red onion for the salad and also some fresh parsley. Now the rice is cooked and it's cooled down to room temperature, so we can add it to the rest of our ingredients. It's always a good idea just to use your fork just to scratch the top of the surface so we're breaking up the individual grains of rice. Okay, now I'm just going to give that a quick fold through. Look at those vibrant colours with the parsley there too. And now for our lamb that's been resting nicely in this marinade. We'll take it out and we can slice it. If you like, you could serve this on the side, but really it's kind of a nice idea to change it up and cut very thin slices of lamb, mix it through the rice. So every mouthful you get to taste all the elements of the salad. So nice and thin, and this is cooked perfectly. Nice and medium rare, exactly how backstrap should be cooked. This lamb is so juicy. Okay. Just going to keep this last little bit for me. Chef's treat. So yummy. All right, now we'll place this into our rice mixture. Great. And we'll get rid of this board now. And some final ingredients. I have some hazelnuts here that I've toasted and finely chopped, along with a handful of raisins for a pop of sweetness. And then lamb and feta, well, they're synonymous with each other, so a big chunk of salty feta to finish it off. Now the final touches, our delicious char grilled lemon vinaigrette. We'll pour that over the top. And now we'll give that a toss to coat everything in that marinade. Yum-o. And we are ready to plate up. So bright bowl for this, so we really showcase all those colours. And a little more of that zucchini. And some final touches, extra crumbled feta because I love it, and a few of those raisins. What a yummy salad. You never think of rice in a salad, but it works really well, particularly with lamb back strap, raisins and crunchy hazelnuts. That is a winner.